Hi, this is Robyn. I wanted to make a video about the Tanpura, which is a musical instrument from India and is played in Indian classical music. Here's the Tanpura that I have. There are two types of Tanpuras. One is more flat, like this one, and others are made from a gourd and more round. There are pegs at the top, which are used for tuning the strings. And there are also these little swans, which are used for tuning it in a more subtle way, when you really need just a little tweak of a tune. This one is tuned to D. And I wanted to talk about the Tanpura because I absolutely love it. I was introduced to the Tanpura about 7 or 8 months ago, the summer of 2019. And the first time I played it, by the end of playing it, I said, "This is my instrument." I just knew. And I love different musical instruments. I love percussion and drums and bass, and I play a wooden flute. But I have to say that there's something very, very, very special and healing about this instrument for me. I absolutely love it. So the Tanpura, this one, has 4 strings. There are Tanpuras that have 5 strings, but this one has 4, and it's tuned to D. So let me play it. It's played in a repetitive manner. There are threads that are under each string against the bridge that cause that resonance of the strings. And the sound, it's probably not picking up on the video like it does in person. It's just hearing it in person is a whole different experience. But there's a sound to this instrument that's gentle and sweet. And I fall in love with this instrument. Tanpura is, okay, I have very limited knowledge of Indian classical music, but what I think I know is that it's an important instrument, but at the same time, it's not important in a way. For instance, it's important because it's played behind other instruments. It's played as a drone behind other instruments while I'm sitting here going like this and staying in my own time. I'm continuing that repetitive playing in my own time. I'm not speeding up at all. And yet, when I'm playing with other musicians who are playing Indian classical music, whether it's sitar, tablas, or Western instruments that are, they're playing rags, which are ancient pieces of music that take incredible expertise and years to learn. Those musicians are incredibly accomplished. I have been honored and have such a joy that I've been able to play Tanpura alongside some really, really incredibly gifted and accomplished musicians who are playing the rags. Because when I'm sitting here and I'm staying in my own space and my own time, they speed up, they get louder. If their volume increases, I increase in volume, but not speed. If they decrease in volume, I decrease in volume as well. But my speed stays the same, Whereas, like in the sitar orchestra, they will speed up. It gets the songs, the pieces of music get faster as they continue, as they, go toward the end, raising the energy. It's all very, very spiritual. It's very spiritual music, very sacred, and I am so honored to play this and to have been able to play alongside some incredibly gifted, talented musicians. And I stay in my own time. So there's a place for it. Usually when I'm playing with other musicians, I'll start the drone and I'll continue and I'll stay in it. And when they're finished, I play one or two more, 4 sets of the strings. And so I'm there, I'm present in the music. It sets the key. Also, I've played and asked, as long as my Tanpura is in tune, I've had musicians ask me if they can tune their instruments to the Tanpura. So it's important in that respect. It's not in that these other musicians have taken years and years and years to learn. And this I began learning 7 or 8 months ago. So I play it. I love it. It does take a little skill because it requires someone to have, is it tenacity? I don't know. Just being able to keep this over and over. To keep this steady drone throughout a piece of music, even while that piece of music is going faster. I don't go to the same beat that they go to. I remain at this very slow pace. So I guess there's a skill in that. And then not getting bored by it and being able to enjoy and stay with it. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And one of the reasons I wanted to make this video about the Tanpura is because I also love playing it on my own. I practice it on my own very often, and there are times when it's brought me, well, pretty much every time I play it, it's brought me incredible peace. I feel like this instrument connects with my heart. It calms my mind. It soothes my spirit. Its resonance and its repetitive nature brings me into a meditative state, and I'm transported. So I've already started to offer this to people. Solo Tanpura. I don't know if there are other solo Tanpura players out there, but I look forward to playing music, to playing Tanpura with, other musicians as I have in the past. It's an incredible experience to hear them go and get into these very intricate rags while I'm holding down the simple drone of the Tanpura and being able to be very present with them there and hearing what's happening around me. It feels like I'm surrounded by angels when that happens. But I have to say that playing it solo on my own also gives me something very, very important. There's a healing aspect to the Tanpura. There's a healing quality. It helps me get into the meditative state. And God, she's so beautiful, isn't she? I just love her. And I want to help guide other people into that meditative state. I want to play solo Tanpura as well for people who meditate or want to learn to meditate or want to simply be soothed, have their heart soothed, want to sit in the presence of this and hear that repetitive, soothing, soft, droning sound and feel lightened by it, feel lifted by it, feel soothed by it. So that's the reason why I'm making this video, is because I wanted to talk about the Tanpura and how much she means to me. I do absolutely love playing with other musicians, but I think that there is a lot I can offer with just me and her. As long as I'm coming from my heart and do everything with love the best I can to offer people space, a sacred space. I'll create sacred space before I play her for people in meditation. And I have the intention of sending out love and peace and helping people to find peace within themselves and their hearts as I play. I'm creating a safe place for people to feel held, to feel comforted. And that is that's my intention with the Tanpura. Always, I mean, even when I'm playing with other musicians, that's always my intention, is to send out love and peace with all that I do. But I'm going to really enjoy offering to play her solo for people who want to be open to entering a sacred space with this sound, this beautiful resonant sound that's repetitive, that helps one kind of take a deep breath and turn inward. She might bring tears if people are holding back tears. She might bring smile, peace. There's something about her. I feel the energy of this instrument connect with my heart, and it's my intention to hopefully help others to do that as well. So that's why I made this video. Thank you for listening. Peace to you. Peace. Thank you.